Here's a riddle. It's the First World War. We are in Paris. An army captain goes to a bar and orders a drink. The bartender concocts one and the captain asks, what's it called? The bartender looks at the motorbike and names the drink after it. What is that drink? Time's up. It's called the Sidecar.
The sexy drink that is simple to put together, but easy to get off balance. A bona fide Prohibition-era classic that's making noise at bars once again.
The parent of the Sidecar is the brandy cruster, a cocktail that has its roots in New Orleans in America. Put brandy, curacao, lemon juice, bitters, and gum syrup together, shake them and pour into a wine glass that's been rimmed and rubbed with lemon peel, and you have it.
Much like any mother cocktail, brandy cruster went through some innovations too. The cruster made two-fold changes to become Sidecar. One was a fancy sugar rim, and the other one was the addition of lemon garnish to the glass.
Citrus wasn't commonly used in drink in mid-19th century, unless you were a sailor trying to avoid scurvy. It was quite expensive and using every bit of it was only natural.
Like any classic cocktails, the origin of Sidecar are disputed. The more commonly believed one is where the French take the cake. It is believed that it was created at the famous Harry's Bar in Paris during World War I, requested by an army captain who rode up to the bar in the sidecar of his friend's motorcycle. When he asked for a pre-dinner drink, the suggestion came of a cocktail which was based on cognac, and that's how the drink was created.
But then Pat McGarry, the bartender at the Bucks Club in London, he's also often credited with creating the drink. He's inventor of the popular but less well-regarded Bucks Fizz cocktail as well.
We can't tell which is the true story there. However, there's one story to Sidecar that must be shared, not of its origin, but of its name.
Dale DeGroff and his book, The Essential Cocktail, says the portion left over in the shaker, after pouring the drink in the glass and serving to the guest, the bartender pours it out into a shot glass on the side. And that little glass is called the Sidecar. Could that be a reason why this drink is so called?
History can be interesting, but it is confusing at times. What can be said with some surety is that the drink kept on evolving and didn't stop. A Prohibition favorite, Sidecar has never really lost its popularity. With standardization coming in, brandy eventually disappeared and was replaced with more standard and bankable quality cognac.
Curacao was hard to find. It was made from inedible bitter oranges. It was substituted for emerging Cointreau, an orange liqueur, also from France with much better pedigree.
Now, some even use Grand Marnier, but there is still one ingredient that may be hard to standardize: lemon juice.
And in this tussle of standardizing the ingredients and produce emerged two schools of looking at the drink, the French school and the English one. The French school promotes drinking a recipe which is of equal measures, one part of brandy, triple sec, and lemon juice, which even today is quite popular.
The English school prefers 2 parts brandy and 1 each of Cointreau and lemon juice.
The modern recipe suggests 2 parts of brandy, 1/2 part of triple sec, 1/4 part of lemon juice, but some complain it ends up producing a very dry interpretation of a Sidecar.
But then who are we to say which is the right one? Let someone with the absolute authority on this drink tell us that. These are the people who named their bar after this drink. And it's also the only bar from India to be on Asia's 50 best bar list in 2020. Here is Meenakshi and Yang Duplama assisting, showing us the right way.
Hi everyone, I'm Meenakshi and I'm sitting at Sidecar. The muse for this bar is the classic cocktail Sidecar, and we're going to learn how to make that today. Yang Du?
Cheers. Thank you so much. And I'm going to show you how a classic Sidecar is made. So, freshly squeezed lime juice, approximately about 15 ml. So, 15 ml of lime juice, followed by the same amount of orange liqueur. So, the base spirit, which is a fine cognac, 60 ml of the same. And finally, I'm going to shake it with lots and lots of ice. Serve it straight up in a coupe or a cocktail glass. And I'm going to garnish the same with an orange peel. Here you are, Sidecar.
Can I?
Yes, please.
Delicious.
Well, cognac, port, and post-dinner drinks may not have made a big wave in India, but cognac-based classics have done well. Be it a Sidecar, a Vauquerès, French 75, or even a Sazerac, we've always seen them on lists before we could deem them as a complete, wholesome list.
Well, I'm creating a cocktail, so I'm going to go grab one, and who knows what mood we'll be in next week. Till then, Sante.